Okay, I look kind of crazy right now, but I just finished reading this book, Aristotle and Dante Discovered the Secrets of the Universe, and I just found out that there was a movie. I just finished the movie, and I'm gonna talk about how bad the fucking movie is compared to the book. So, I know that the movie was like an indie film and they didn't have that much of a budget, but still, which kind of makes me feel bad for like talking shit about this movie because it wasn't as good as it could have been. Like, I feel like if they were to remake this, they should make it a show and like go into more detail, because I went on Reddit. I went on Reddit and I saw that some people were saying that like they hated the main character, like they hated Aristotle. They hated like how he didn't like anything, how there was no depth to his character really. And I feel like those are just people who watched the movie and didn't read the book. Like, oh my god, I've stated how much I love reading on this channel, and I stated how much I love like novels and stuff, and this is the one that I've read recently, and I am going to read the sequel probably tomorrow, like after this. But oh my god, I watched the movie because I love like seeing the characters that I spent like days visualizing in like actual movie form. But dude, it was so fucking bad. It was so bad. And I know like movie adaptations of books are already perceived as like books are better than the movie, and that is true. But holy shit, if this isn't a perfect example that books are better than the movie, then I don't know what is. Because genuinely, like, and I loved this book. Do you see how many things are tabbed? I fucking loved this book. But watching the movie, there really was no depth. I don't know why there was not a internal monologue, because obviously in the book it's from Aristotle's perspective, so we get like an internal monologue, we get the reasoning behind his actions, we get what he's thinking throughout the whole book. But in the movie we just don't get that, and I feel like that could have at least been an aspect, because my take with the movie, my opinions are that it was bad because they changed so many plot points, they changed like so many settings, like the timeline of when things happened and the setting that it happened in, they changed it so much. And I think it was due to like budget, is what I'm like thinking about, is that they changed everything due to the budget of the movie that they had. But it just could have been so much better. Like, if they were to remake this ever, I just know it could be so much better, because holy shit, that movie, like the thing that I loved most about the movie was the ending, because that was genuinely so sweet. Like, seeing the ending scene of this book in the movie was really nice and really sweet. Did the ending happen the same way it happened in the book? Absolutely not. But I still think it was nice to see. You know, I love seeing the characters visualized in the way that I imagine them. But like, we don't get, okay, this is kind of spoilers for the book if you haven't read it. Not spoilers, it's just like things that happened. But we don't get like we don't get the conversations between Ari and his dad. We don't get like his internal thoughts about everything that happens, literally genuinely everything that happens. And the internal conflicts and external conflicts of the book, the way they happen in the movie, it's just like so toned down in a way that's like, oh, it doesn't really matter, or it wasn't that much of a big deal, you know, the way it seems in the movie. But in the book, it's like everything he's thinking about, it's like his whole problem, what's driving him to make certain decisions, and just the way it was perceived in the movie, it doesn't come off as that at all, dude. Like, the thing about his brother, like, I don't know why they changed the timeline with that when they were still going to have what happened to his aunt happen in the movie the same way it happened in the book. And obviously in the book it makes sense that his parents talked to him about his brother. Okay, I'm saying this as if you've read the book, but they talk to him about his brother the way they do in the book because of what happens to his aunt, because of everything that happens. But in the movie, it was just like, oh, you want to know about your brother? Okay, we'll tell you. And it's just like, dude, like genuinely, dude, I think this should have been like a limited series instead of just a movie, or at least they should have made the movie longer and go into more detail about everything that happened, because it really is a good book. And I've seen people on Reddit say like they just watched the movie and they didn't read the book and they hated the movie because it like there's plot holes, it didn't make any sense about why the character reacted the way he did. And I totally understand that if you're just watching the movie and not reading the book. And that makes me so sad because I loved the book so much. And the fact that people's first impression of these characters and of like this story is from the movie just makes me so upset, you know? Because it's like, this is a great book. This is a great world. These are great characters. And you're getting your first impression of these characters from the movie. That fucking sucks because the movie does not hold up like at all towards the book. And I don't even think what I'm saying is making sense. I'm just really passionate about this because holy shit, that movie sucked. The actors were good, the actresses were good, the cast was really good of how they acted out their lines, how they acted out their scenes, but I just feel like there was so much missing from the movie, and especially the way they edited it, the way they pieced the plot line together in the movie, aside from the book, it just does not hold up at all. And I think, I've read so many books recently that I think should be made into movies. Song of Achilles, #1. Fucking Don't Let the Forest In and Hazelthorne. Literally, C.G. Drew's books, if they were movies, holy shit. Like that just, like the Leviticus movie, the gay horror movie that's coming out soon just makes me think of fucking C.G. Drew's and Hazelthorne and Don't Let the Forest In, and that just makes me think like, dude, you gotta get your books into movies and you gotta make sure they're good, because I love a good book adaptation into a movie. But if it's gonna be bad, don't even bother making it. And I think that the budget that they got for this movie like shows, and I think it was like a first director's like work or something like that. I don't even know. My reasoning might not be correct, but I think it was like the director's first work or something like that. I don't know. I read that somewhere. I might be wrong, but it kind of shows. Like, oh, like I just feel like they did this book so bad. Like they did the justice of this book so bad in the movie, and I don't know, I just fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, guys. If anybody is watching this and you're a director somehow, if you're going to adapt a book into a movie, please do it justice, because that is going to be people's first impression of a universe, of a character from the movie instead of a book. And you got to be true to the source material, because like, oh my god, because I genuinely love both of these characters in this book so much. And the fact that they were portrayed that way in the movie, especially Aristotle, it just makes me sad. And this is pretty stupid. This video is pretty stupid, but I just can't stop talking to my mom about it. Like, like I literally went on a rant to my close friend's Instagram story about how terrible the movie was. And did I finish the movie afterwards? Yes, of course I did, because I love the characters, I love the universe. I'm still gonna watch the movie. Am I going to love the movie the way I love the book? Absolutely not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, oh my god. I want to talk about books more because I really do love reading, like novels. I've been really into it. But whatever, dude. I am going to read the sequel to this book. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video and say my thoughts on it. But as you can see, I really did love this book and it was really sweet. But yeah, and I really love Aristotle. He's like, I get you, like I understand you. Okay, and I forgot to say that like in the book they have dialogue, obviously, like the most of the book is dialogue. They include the end of the dialogue from the book into the movie, and they don't include what adds up to the dialogue, like what starts it and what like comes before it, even though it would make so much sense if they did include it. And I just don't know, maybe it was edited bad, maybe like they had no budget, but I I just feel like it could have been so much better, and it really does piss me off. And I want to know if you guys have any more like books that were badly interpreted in movie ways like this one, because genuinely I've never seen like a book that I love be adapted into a movie and it be as bad as this one was. Because I won't say that it was like the worst movie I've ever watched, sure, but this being adapted into a movie, I just think it just could have been so much better. It just could have been so much better, because I really did love this book, and it honestly made me sad at the way that they adapted it into the movie, because holy shit, that was just like a nothing burger of everything. Because this book is not nothing burger. It is like genuinely kind of sweet and beautiful, but the way they adapted it into a movie, into a film, absolutely nothing. I think it was bad, and those are my thoughts. Like, why would you include the dialogue from the book if you're not going to include the dialogue that led up to it? You know what I mean? Oh my god. Like, why even try? Okay, I just really love books, and I've never had a movie be adapted so bad from a book that I love like this one. And so it's kind of making me want to rant a little bit, kind of making me want to scream a little bit, but it's okay. It's had so much potential. Oh my god. Okay, because I'm just like genuinely rambling about nothing at this point. I just needed to say something. In case somebody hears. But yeah, if you watched this movie and you hated it, please read the book. That's all I have to say. Okay, peace out. Peace.